Hey everyone, we are live and welcome to think I said chill Sunday productive sprints is what I called this.
Sounds good to me.
So yeah, how is your week going?
Mine's good. Mine has been good.
Good.
This last week has been really chill. This coming week, I don't know. I'm like, I didn't want to start the stream like this. I'm not a holiday person. And so with the holidays coming up, I'm like, I'm just gonna, bah humbug in my house and stay away from people. I like the
I feel,
light. I like going to light shows, but besides that, like
I
I'll just stay home.
I feel like we're the same people because I actually pick up if I'm scheduled off, I pick up so other people can have off because I'm like I don't celebrate Christmas, so like I'm gonna let someone else that celebrate Christmas get off, so I pick up. So
And you get holiday pay.
yeah, so I'm like okay.
So, and I don't care for like any holiday. It's not just Christmas. I know I say like, oh, bah humbug or whatever, and that's a Christmas
Yeah.
thing, but like literally all of the holidays. I used to love Halloween, but like as an adult, I hate that like people will say they're doing like a costume party, and I'm like, yeah, costume party. And then I'll go and I'm like the only one that goes all out. Like everybody else is like half-assing it or they don't dress up at all, and I'm just like, this is lame. This is a
So
dumb holiday.
so you feel like it. So you feel like in Mean Girls,
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
where she's like all like horrored out, and everyone's just
I'm
wearing like
Lindsay
bunny
Lohan
ears.
from Mean Girls on Halloween. I'm like painted from head to toe, like bloody, nasty zombie, whatever. And then most of the people aren't dressed up, and the people who are dressed up are like something dumb,
Yeah.
like costume that you buy from, I don't know, some dollar store or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I have not been out in Halloween, but you would love my Halloween costumes. At least I think they're always really good because I'm like so awkward and shy that I feel
Yeah.
like I have to have like an awesome like over the top Halloween costume like make up for it. So
Yeah.
I like go all out with my Halloween costumes. So
Do you have
um,
pictures from like previous Halloweens?
yes. I mean, at least I see
I'm
now.
like, send them to me.
Now that you're judging me, but like, so like one, I was like, it's gonna sound generic, but I was like a dark angel, but it looked awesome. And then another year, I was a tree, and I actually went and got branches, and I like put them all over me. Like it I know it sounds, but it looks so neat. And then I was a horse one year. Um, I was
Wait, were you a
Pikachu.
horse like by yourself, or did you do like a partner costume where
Oh,
like
but by myself.
I
I
need a picture of it?
I I wore like a suit and a like a bow tie with like and then a horse head.
I need to see this.
And then I was Pikachu one year. That
Really?
I was like, I'm not gonna dress up. And then I was like, no, I need to dress up because I feel awkward. So I went and well we went to a gay club, so obviously I looked really slutty. I had like Pikachu boxers on and then like a black shirt, and then my friend like drew like a nose,
Yeah,
and like I thought it was really cute. It was very simple, but it was very cute. I really liked it.
yeah.
And then of course I like chickened out because my friend was like, when we went to IHOP, she was like, just wear Halloween costume in. I'm like, I'm putting on pants. She's like, you're no fun. I was like, I'm sorry. It's like I'm not gonna go into IHOP in my underwear.
Yeah, I respect you for not going to a family restaurant in your underwear.
I mean, it was at 4 o'clock in the morning, but still.
Still, I
And
mean,
I
they're
was drunk, so I don't know how family oriented I was, but at least I put on some pants. But um, and yeah. But anyways, but yeah. But back to the holidays. Yeah, I don't do holidays at all.
I was gonna say, does anybody else do holidays? How do you feel about holidays?
I
Like,
feel like everyone is so big on. Oh, let's read the comments. Oh, hey H Field. So I need to apologize. I tried to tag Maeve so you could go see us last sprint on her channel because I remember that you said that you didn't know her channel on like how to get there, and I said I was going to tag it. I tried, but I couldn't figure it out. What is your name so Hfield can find you next week?
Maeve_ever_manga.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I would try to tag again in this video, and I'll get your help to tag it.
I'm like, maybe I can change my name on here to be, well, I don't know if it'll let me do underscores.
Yeah.
But anyways, more and more unfestive as the year goes. Yep.
Oh. Okay, good.
Yay!
Yeah, I felt really bad. I even thought about you last Sunday. We definitely missed you, my sister.
Oh, that's so cool. See, maybe I'm just hanging out with the wrong people, or like I don't personally have a lot of friends, but my partners have friends. And so I go to like my partner's friends' parties. And so like they'll be like, oh, costume party. The last costume party I went to, it was a birthday party and they were doing Clue. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be so fun. And so we were like talking to all the different friends. Who does everybody want to be? And I was like, I will be whoever like nobody wants to be, like give me the person that nobody wants to be and I will be that person. I don't care if it's a girl or a boy, whatever. And so I went as Mrs. Peacock.
Were
and it
you
was
the murderer?
so fun. I wasn't the murderer.
No.
But it was fun. But again, like half of the people at the party didn't dress up at all. And the other half of the people at the party were like, some were like fully decked out. Probably a handful of people were fully decked out. And then there were people who were like, I'm just going to wear a purple shirt or a, whatever the other colors are. A red dress for Scarlet, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's boring.
Hey, maybe they were broke. So.
I mean, yeah, maybe. Or maybe they didn't know about the party ahead of
Until like last second.
No, that's true. Not everybody can have a closet full of costuming crap.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways.
Yeah, so we are going to be continuing. Last sprint, we started Witch Hat. How do you say it? Witch Hat Atelier?
Atelier?
Yes, we started volume 1 and we both loved it.
Yep, 5 stars.
And so we waited to do volume 2. So yeah. Are you ready for
sprint? Do we want to do first?
You can argue if you want, but do you want to do like 40 minutes to jump in really strong?
45 minutes, yeah. Let's
40
do
minutes?
it.
Okay. Or is that too long? Okay. So how did you do?
I'm almost finished. Not quite though.
Oh, nice.
I'm like on the last chapter, I think. No, second to last chapter. Did you finish?
Yes. And I finished this,
Uh-huh.
and then I started 3.
Dang, you read faster than me.
So what did you think?
I love it. I think it's so good.
Anything with dragons in it, I'm like,
I
go. It was so good.
loved the I mean, spoilers, I guess, but I loved that they like made a bed for the dragon instead of killing it.
Yeah, I thought that was so sweet.
Hi, Rob.
I like how like they're children, so they think like let's do this like innocent, you know,
Mm-hmm.
which I really liked.
Yeah, no, I super like it too. But that Agot, I think her name is, she's something. Like I like her character, but at the same time I'm like, come on, stop being so frustrating.
Yeah, I totally feel that. And then they introduced that really hot guy.
Which one?
I don't want to say in case that's the last chapter.
Oh,
The guy with the beard.
I was like the scruffy one that lives
Yes.
at the atelier. I can't say it. The atelier with them.
Hi, Plastic Ranch.
Hey. Let me see. This guy?
Yes.
Oh, duh, he's on the back. Oops.
Oh, I didn't eat. Wow.
Isn't that him?
Yes, I guess I need to look at the backs of my manga more. Yeah, he's right there.
Yep, I love me a bearded man in manga. They need more.
They
I
do.
need more men with facial hair. I need more chubby men.
So where's Tony? Because Tony knows this. She's obsessed with the spinoff, and I think it has him in
Oh,
it.
the cooking one?
Yeah, does it have him in it?
I have no idea. I haven't even picked up the cooking one.
Now if he's in it, I'm all for the cooking one.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I don't even
really
need to.
like the magic system as well.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's
so
really good.
cool. I really like it.
It's very unique.
Yeah, it is. Emo grunge dude. Yes. We like the emo grunge.
Yes.
So what did everybody else do for our 40-minute sprint? Were you productive? Were you reading? Were you listening to music? Doing holiday things?
Yeah. Next sprint we do, I'm going to be watching Tony's new video in the background.
What's her new video?
Anticipated manga for 2025, which I kind of hate watching because my list is going to be so long.
I'm like,
I'm
my
trying
list is already really long.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm going to say I'm not going to watch it, but I'm going to.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Two dads cooking for their 4 daughters energy. Ah. It's so cute.
Yeah, I can't wait to pick that one up.
Watching NHK. Is there an anime and a live action of NHK?
I heard NHK was sad. Is that the one I'm thinking of?
Rob's gonna chew us out again because we're uneducated.
We turn off the kitty. Hey, there's just so much to know. We can't know everything.
I know. Kicking since in general, I'm not a fan of food manga. Oh, I want to say I like food manga, but I think the only ones I really like is I Am a Cat Barista and Delicious in Dungeon.
I was about to mention Delicious in Dungeon. How about what did you eat yesterday?
I haven't read that one.
Oh, you need to. It's so good.
I've heard it's really cute.
You would love it.
I haven't read it. I have tried. There's a BL at like a coffee. The title is a coffee something. I can't remember. Anyways, yeah, I think those are the only two like food manga that I have.
I tried Food Wars, but
Yeah,
it's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's
just not my favorite.
It's not good either.
Yeah, it's not my favorite, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
About making the anime. Yeah. Yes. Are you liking it, Rob? I know they have a manga for it too.
Yeah, I thought about getting it, but it's not hard to get.
Yay! I love Delicious in Dungeon, and I've recommended it to 3 different people, and all 3 didn't like it.
I recommended it to Shay. Yeah, I recommended it to Shay, and she didn't like it when she tried.
Yeah, she's one of the people I recommended it to as well. And
yeah,
she not for me.
Yeah, which I felt bad because she did a video where she did friends recommendations.
Yeah.
And Delicious in Dungeon was mine. And honestly, like I hear a lot of people don't like the first volume, but when they get into it, they love it. So I really wish that she would give that a second chance, but I don't think she will. But
well, and I've heard a lot of people like have watched the anime and now they want to read the manga, and I'm like, well, I've loved it. I've loved it ever since like the first chapter. I was like, yes, this is exactly what I want in a manga.
I haven't finished it because once I'm on volume 12, and then when I found out there's a box set, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get the box set. I'm gonna get rid of my volumes.
I bought them individually, so.
But that box set is so pretty. Oh my God.
It is, but it throws me off because the star thing looks like Cardcaptor Sakura to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks like the Clow symbol or whatever.
Now I'm never going to be able to unsee it.
I know. Sorry.
Stop. Wait, I didn't finish reading this. I wanted to, like, what did you eat yesterday? So back to the character.
Where is my mouse?
Oh, yeah, there is a lot. Yeah, I mean, I even thought that myself. I was like, there's so much cooking. Like, in one volume, there's like 10 recipes. But then I was thinking that they release them like chapters. So when you're reading it like just chapter, it's just only one recipe every once in a while. But when you read it like a volume, it's so many recipes. It's kind of overwhelming.
Yeah. I have 5 DVR shows I have to get to. Good old DVR.
Yeah.
Doesn't that like literally remind you of the backs of the Clow cards? The OG Clow cards?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think I have the OG ones. I think I have the Sakura cards, the pink ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it just, I don't know. I saw it and I was like, that looks like Cardcaptors.
Yeah.
Anyways. No, it looks so good though. I'm so excited.
Yeah, so I'm just going to Shay says she's going to try to come down in April.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to probably trade my copies in and get the box set in April. So.
And then do an unboxing so we can all see it.
Oh, yes.
If a witch falls in love with another witch in 12 seconds. He's talking about 10 seconds before I fall in love or something like that. It's a Yuri title about witches.
Oh.
Yeah, I love Delicious in Dungeon. It's so good. And there's definitely been series that I've read the first volume and I was like, not for me. And then I've had people be like, please reread it or please read like the next one as well or something like that. And I usually will say no. I'm like, no, if it can't grip me first volume, I don't want it. But there have been a few exceptions. And one of them was Laura got me to read what is it called? Galaxy Next Door? What is it?
I know which one you're talking about.
The
That one,
idle
yeah.
one?
Yeah, that didn't seem interesting to me at all.
Like kids. Wait, no. What is it called? It's friends to lovers, but it's childhood friends to lovers.
Yeah.
And then when I first read it, I was like, nope, not for me. And then I read it again. I was like, this is actually really cute, but I haven't bought it. I only read it and I added it to my list. So
Yeah.
reread it a third time. Oh, Delicious in Dungeon Adventures Bible. I remember seeing that in Barnes, but I don't own it.
Yeah. I think I got it free because I used my points to get it. Because I was like, if I don't get it now, I'm never gonna get it. So I
Yeah.
snagged it. Yeah, but I mean, Delicious in Dungeon, I was collecting that since the first, volume came out. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
8 years ago. So, yeah.
It's crazy to think about.
Oh
Like,
yeah, because
yeah,
it's like so popular. It's so popular now. It seems like it just came out because everyone's talking about it now. And then like before, it was like no one talked about it when I was reading it.
Yep.
It wasn't like
at the same time. We were just not telling each other that we were reading it.
Yeah. But it was. I've always loved it.
Me too.
And I haven't finished it, so I still don't know exactly the underlying mystery. I'm dying now.
Yeah. I think I stopped at volume 10 and it's on my list to like finish reading because I'm so bad at that. I'll like mostly read a series and then I'll be like, I'm gonna wait until it's complete. And then once it's complete, I'm gonna buy the rest of the volumes and then I'm gonna read it. And then by the time I buy the rest of the volumes, I'm like, oh dang, I should reread the whole thing. So now I need to reread it from the beginning. You do that too?
Same thing. Because it's like I'll be like, oh, I'll just wait until it finishes, so I can just binge it. Then it would be too overwhelming to like reread the whole thing, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna remember unless I read the whole thing. Yeah, I do the same thing.
And then you like postpone it, and
I think I said 12, but I think it's around 10. So I think I have up to 12. I don't think I read the last 2 volumes.
Yeah.
I do remember. I don't know what volume it was, but it was like I thought it ended. And then there was another volume, and I was like, well, that's kind of stupid. It like ended for me. But then I kept reading, and then it introduced like a whole new thing that I was really into.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember, like, I can't tell you what it is. I don't remember.
I don't remember. But, I remember the feelings, but not the story.
Yeah.
It's like
the
video you sent me today.
Yeah, like as I'm thinking of it, I remember like how I'm feeling when as I was reading each volume, but I can't tell you what each volume was about.
Yeah.
So there's that.
It's like 5 stars, best book I ever read. I think my favorite part was the part that was my favorite part. Yeah.
That was my favorite part.
That was my favorite. That made it 5 stars for me.
I think it has dragons in it, and
it had a dragon, or maybe multiple dragons. There was at least one dragon, and it was really cool. And
that's about it.
Yeah.
There's dragons and food.
And food, yeah. Oh yeah, food. No, I'm totally like that. I need to.
I think they were in a dungeon.
I have.
But yeah, and then sorry, someone's calling. But kind of back to what you were saying. So in the Pride Margaritathon or whatever, One of the other hosts, Katie, she picked reread a DNF.
Mhm.
And so I've been kind of meaning to give Love is an Illusion another try.
Mhm.
Which is like a Megaverse webtoon. I
Mhm.
don't know if you've heard of it or not.
I've
And
heard of it. I haven't read it because I'm not into Omegaverse.
neither am I. And I want to be, but
Yeah.
I'm not. I just read one recently. I didn't like it, and I read a popular one. I didn't like it at all. So, anyways, but so I gave that one another try as my DNF, and I don't know what it was the second time. It made me laugh. I thought it was so funny. So, like, now I want to continue it, but at the same time, I guess I just enjoyed it enough that it passed my DNF, but I haven't since bought any volumes. So I don't
Yeah.
know, So I may never, but I'm really glad that I at least now it's not on DNF level. It's just on I read it and enjoyed it level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read it
So
and it was funny.
yeah, it was really funny, and I don't remember any of it the first time. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that I gave it another chance. But who knows? I might get volume. I wish I could find volume 2 on sale. That would be nice.
I'm
But
sure you can.
yeah, I need to
Never know.
actually keep my eyes out and then see. I need to put it on my Amazon list if it goes down and stuff. Ooh,
Oh man.
yes, that one is so trippy. I love that one. I read that one in October.
Isn't
I
that
gave it
one like a horror-esque?
yeah, it's very what's the word? I mean there's a bad word for it, but it's really gross. Grotesque. There we go. It's
Grotesque.
very it's very kind of makes your stomach kind of unsettled. Can't use big words. But yeah, I gave it 4.5 stars only because and as you're reading it, you might agree with me, H Fields. It's like the number one, like, it's just a small little gripe. It's nothing big. I still loved it, but there's one story where she was complaining that she had like more than one patient, and I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, she's the number one like nurse. She's like the head, like she's like the best, and she couldn't handle more than one. And I'm thinking, like, I work with a whole bunch of kids, and I'm like, these are elderly people that sleep, which I know that it's a hard job. I'm not saying that,
Yeah.
but she was like out of breath handling more than one, and I'm like, I can handle like 12 kids by myself for like 16 hours. I'm like, I think you can handle, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really realistic there, and then it also wasn't realistic to where they had the elderly people's age by it, and some of them were like in their 50s, and I'm like, everyone in the 50s that I know are like going to the gym and like so active and like running
Yeah.
around. They had them like so old and decrepit, and I'm like, I know 80-year-olds that still go to the gym. I'm like, this is not that realistic. But I know what the author was trying to do,
Mhm.
and I guess I know that some elderly people aren't as in shape as, but still it would like that part. But other than that, it was so not creepy. What's the word? Um it was so entertaining, like just like the not horror, but I really needed to work on my vocabulary. Um but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I wish I could. I don't have it. Yeah, I can't dig it out. It's underneath stuff, but just the art is incredible. Very.
There we go.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It does a very good job at that. And I highly recommend it. I know I just shit on it, but I highly recommend it. Yeah. NGL.
NGL is not gonna lie.
Okay. No. I'm not saying that. It's a very hard job. I'm not. Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying that at all. I was just saying like it. What I think it might be a volume 2. When you read it, I think you'll get what I was trying to say. It's just like a very small font, but no, I know. Believe me. But yeah. But yeah, I really highly recommend that one. And
not
the
into grotesque or horror, so
yeah.
the
It's
pass for me.
and the art box is gorgeous too. Like, have you seen it?
I've seen some probably not the best pictures for me to see because they were like the pretty gruesome parts. But I've seen the cover and I've seen some of the inside pages.
Yeah, it's just
I think Tony might have
yeah.
sent me some, or maybe she posted some when she did a review or something like that. I can't remember how I saw it. But
Yeah, but I'm trying to pull up the images.
do, 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 do.
Okay, it's putting in something completely different. Never mind. What?
Like, never mind. This is not what I want to be happening. So I need to see if I can find where Tony sent me that picture. Where is Tony? She's usually here.
I know. Forgot what question I had for her, but oh yeah, it was the kitchen one. Yeah, I know that Mangaka makes another one, another
Where is it?
you read.
It's Happy Sugar Life, Rob. And it's not grotesque. Like, it is horror and it's totally like effed up horror. But I don't feel like it was grotesque. Like the art's very pretty and there's just some really messed up stuff that happens.
I don't know if you can see it, but God.
Yeah, I've seen the artist before.
Yeah, I don't know why it will pull up on my phone right away, but it won't pull up on my computer.
I swear she posted about it. Maybe it was somebody else.
Yeah, I actually got that box set on sale for $30. I was so proud of myself.
Dang.
Because it's normally like $30 per volume. So it's like I was like, I am bargain hunting. And it popped up on Amazon, like, and I was actually on like it was at the end of the month, and I was like, I can't get any more manga, and then that popped up for $30, and I was like, damn it.
Like, well,
one more $30 won't hurt.
Yes, I could get another one. Yeah.
But yeah, I was completely broke. That hurt me.
Yeah, I just sorry, I'm like looking through some of the yeah. Like other people might not consider this like super grotesque or like that bad, but this
Yeah.
kind of art style and these kind of things like
Yeah, well, I definitely think that that's grotesque, but I never found it scary. Like, I didn't find it like horror scary, but I found it very grotesque for sure.
that's like the thing of nightmares for me. I can't.
Yeah. And that poor girl, like what she has to go through, like her coworkers treat her like absolutely like dog shit because they're jealous of her, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you will have to read it, but I feel
I
so
don't
bad.
think it, like this isn't even grotesque, but this creeps me out so bad. Like I
Yeah,
can't. There are certain movie preview. Like I can't even watch the previews. So like, what was that one? I think it's called Smile, and it's a horror movie, and I
that's
can't watch
pretty
the
creepy.
preview. Like I'm like,
Yeah,
"Ugh, no, get it away from me. Ugh."
yeah.
Like
I
that.
I I love me a good thriller, but I do not. I can't do like horror movies.
Yeah.
Hey, kitty
Well, and I
cat, how
like
are you?
psychological stuff, but I can't.
Yeah. Which I just this year is the first time I tried Junji Ito out,
Yeah.
and I actually really enjoyed him. Smile was mad. Yeah, I don't know if I could do it just by the title. Creepy.
Yeah. The I just I'm a big wuss when it comes to horror and grotesque things. Like I like psychological stuff and I do like some creepy stuff. So like The Summer Hikaru Died. That's something that I can read and I love. Another summer one is Summertime Rendering. Love it. Read it, love it. Dorohedoro, Hell's Paradise.
Like
They're like
Christina.
they're not really horror. They're like creepy
Yeah,
or psychological, but I can't do like the straight up horror. I can't do it. Well, yep. I'm a wuss. I'm a baby. It's okay.
I am the same way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I can't even the title of that creeps me out.
yeah,
The Eyes of My Mother. Ugh.
yeah. I watched The Hills Have Eyes, and that ruined me for life.
Why did you drop Summertime Rendering? Just curious. But yes, Dorohedoro is one of my favorite manga of all time. I love Dorohedoro. Do you feel like he does stuff just for like shock factor? Because I've heard that people don't like Junji Ito after a while because it's just like
The
shock
same.
factor stuff. Yay, I'm not alone. Me and Christina can be scared of things. I mean, I'm not as bad as some people. Like Laura is way more of a scaredy cat than I am, but I'm still pretty bad. I'm still
I
pretty bad.
talked Laura into trying Pet Shop of Horrors. She's going to try it out. I'm
That's
excited.
gonna be well, I haven't read it in so long that I'm like, is it really scary? Or is it just kind of creepy?
I think it's just more creepy, but
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
Because I got her to read, where is it? Fairy Tale Battle Royale. And that one's kind of creepy. So,
Oh, I love Fairy Tale Battle Royale.
but it's not like horror, you know?
Yeah.
It's just kind of creepy. Anyways.
I wish they would finish it.
Oh, yeah, me too. I will never. I warn Laura, like sometimes Laura will be like, "Oh, there's this new manga out that's a shoujo or a josei or whatever." And I'm like, "Don't read it, Laura. It's not for you."
I do that with Marg. I'm like, Marg, I know you're not gonna like it, and then she's like, I want to try it, and then she'll try it. She'll be like, Yeah, I didn't like it. I'm like, I told you.
I told you.
Like, I know you're not gonna like it.
Laura usually listens to me. Like we've had a lot of conversations about manga and like certain things in manga that we do and don't like. And so I feel like a really good we're really good at recommending things to each other that we know the other person will like.
Yeah. Well,
Like
I
she
just
knows that I don't like villainous stuff but she's recommended one villainous manga to me that I actually did like.
Yeah.
And yeah, I recommended her some stuff that she was like, I probably would never have tried it. Like Rosie in the Labyrinth. She's like, that
Oh,
one
I love that
looked
one.
creepy and had scary parts, but I love it. And I was like, yay.
I love that one so much. I get that one 5 stars.
Don't mind shock value stuff sometimes. I think my tastes are
I get my cat out of my room before he knocks everything over.
Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like horror is a lot of people's favorite genre. I'm more of a fantasy and sci-fi are my favorite genres in general in all media. And I do really like stuff with psychological aspects to them.
No.
I don't think I saw it.
Yeah, I don't think it went through.
Yeah, no, we don't have anything saying why you dropped it.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been ghosted.
Punch it. Pew, pew. No, it is not a one shot.
It
It's
is.
6 omnibus volumes, I think.
Yeah, it's 5 omnibuses.
Where is mine? What the heck? Yeah,
Mine's
5.
right.
5 omnibus volumes. I love it so much.
Oh, look,
It's
the
an
guy.
age gap that's not an age gap, but it's an age gap. But don't worry about it because it's not an age gap. Just read it. That's what I tell people. I'm like, it's an age gap, but just read it because it's not actually an age gap. But it seems like it's going to be an age gap. But just trust me and read it because it's good.
I haven't read it yet, and I
You
have
what?
no, and I have the anime coming to me on the way.
You
So
better
I'm gonna
read it
have
before you
both.
watch the anime.
I'm gonna have both.
Horror, romance, and drama are my favorite genres. I think it is crazy how many people have horror and romance as their 2 favorite genres. Like to me, that's like so opposite ends of the spectrum.
Roscoe, what are you doing?
No shadow banning. Not allowed. We don't shadow ban.
What does that mean?
It's when YouTube will ban somebody without like giving them a notification.
Oh, yeah, that's not okay.
They can do it if we have people like that one time.
Oh, that was we,
That was a mess.
we were not prepared for that. We did not know.
Mess. Runner had to. Oh yeah. No, I need to do better at like keeping track of things in manga that I'm like, this is really good, but it has one part that some people might not like or would want to skip over or might not.
Paradise Kiss.
Yeah.
I say that because in my review I was like there's a trigger warning in this. Do not read it.
Yeah.
See,
What?
yeah, I really want to check that one out.
I didn't know they were making an anime of it. They're making an anime out of everything now that I'm like, meh, I'm not even gonna watch anime anymore. I'm gonna focus on manga. And now they're like, this is an anime, and this is an anime, and this is an anime. And I'm like, you're so rude.
I know. I really want to get into anime this year. Well, next year, but you know what I'm trying to say. I don't know if I'm gonna have time though.
Oh yeah. Yep. Totally get it. I have DNF'd and dropped things for less. I don't think I've even heard of the Edge Runners manga. Edge Runners?
Yes, Kitty Cat, that is on my January watch. I'm gonna watch it first and then move on to my rewatches Soul Eater. that's what I'm gonna try to do for 2025.
Is Edge Runners, Rob, is Edge Runners is it like based on the Cyberpunk anime or something? Because I'm looking it up and all I'm seeing is the anime for Edge Runners. I mean, the anime for Cyberpunk.
And what anime are you looking forward to? Do you watch a whole bunch of like older ones, or do you try to keep up with like the new ones that come out?
Oh, so they made it into a manga? Cool. I'll have to see if I can find it somewhere. Also, I watched Uriel Proxy in high school. Kitty cat.
Yeah, I made it to episode 5 and then I got distracted with Donna.
I used to try and do my makeup like that. I wanted to look like the chick from Ergo Proxy, and I wanted to look like Amy Lee from Evanescence in high school. So, yep. Same person. I mean, I do that with TV series now.
Yeah,
I'll just watch clips of House, the TV show House MD, I think it's called.
Yeah,
I'll just watch clips of it on like YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't actually watch the show.
Yeah, I watch 911, and then I watch the clips for that like Brooklyn show. I don't know what it's
Brooklyn. What is it called?
It's
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I watched I've probably seen every single episode just by the clips.
Yeah. So Dan to Dan is super popular right now, and the like upskirt / random perverted crap is the reason why I dropped that one. Like everybody's like, it's so good, and like the music for the anime opening is so good, and I love it, but I won't read the manga. I don't care that it gets better and that it has less perverted whatevers. I'm like, meh.
Yeah. Yeah, I read the first volume and I was kind of turned off by the alien scene. And so I dropped it, but then everyone's like, give it another try. So I'm really tempted. Yeah. And what is your favorite anime?
Ooh, I want to ask everybody that. Everybody who's on here, what's your favorite anime or top 3? Did you ever understand it? Yeah, I remember just thinking that it was really cool and not really understanding anything that was going on, but just being like, this is so cool. Like, same thing with Serial Experiments Lane. Like, I didn't understand it, but I was just like, this is so cool.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah.
I actually have I pre-ordered by accident the Nendroid for Lane.
Yeah.
And it's on a card that no longer works. So I'm like, and I don't know how to change that.
Dang.
But hopefully I get it eventually. Yep, I won't even.
Yeah, stuff with kids, like if you're gonna sexualize kids, or I really hate it when they make adults look like kids. I'm like, you're just trying to get away with doing kiddie stuff. And I'm not cool with that.
Like the goldfish one.
I love Erased and Dorohedoro. I haven't watched Akira, but that's 2 out of 3. So
I bought the manga for Akira, so I'm planning on that's my 2025 read. I definitely need to read that.
Akira?
Yeah, this year I've been getting so much into sci-fi, and I've never been into sci-fi before.
I'm gonna read Akira next year.
Yeah, and the clip series I was talking about is called, I think it's called the Rookie.
Mm-hmm. I love the Rookie. I like anything Nathan Fillion. That actor. Yeah. Sorry, I'm choking on my soda.
It's fairy tale. Okay. I enjoy some fairy tale. It kind of intimidates me, but I enjoyed what I watched. Yeah, I do want to give it another chance. I also want to give what's the other one that came out around the same time? It's about the idol, and she has twins.
Oh, and it's like an adult man in a baby's body, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Ah, boobs," and you're like,
Yes.
at least I was like, "Ew, gross."
Yeah.
I
But
don't
for some
remember
odd
what
reason,
it's called, but yeah, that
yeah,
one.
I DNF that one, but for some reason I want to continue because I want to know how it plays out.
Well, and everybody's like, it's so good," but it's like, I don't know. I just
Yeah, I
that's my
DNF'd it.
thing. That's my personal thing where I have a hard line. It's
Yeah,
like I don't care the reasoning for it. That's my
yeah.
hard line.
I wish that someone would just tell me the plot of that, like, so I can know
Just give me
what
spoilers.
that.
Just give
Yeah,
me a
I was like, please
summary
spoil it
of
for me. Yeah, like
oh,
that's something that I do sometimes like spoilers. Spoil the whole thing for me. Let's see, I also
Promised Neverland, the first and only season. Yeah, the first season of Promised Neverland was really good. I really liked it.
I've
And
only read the first 2 volumes and really enjoyed them, so I need to get back to it. Incest.
What has incest? Where are we?
Yeah, where's the incest at?
I don't know. She's saying something about his sister.
Angel Sanctuary.
Oshinoko is that's the idol one. Oshinoko. She's
Oh, so
talking about. So
he with his sister?
I guess so.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't see, and it's not my jam. It's not my jam. It's not my peanut butter. It's not my bread. I do not consume.
Yeah. Okay. I wonder why not more people. Because normally when that's in a manga, more people talk about it. Like
Yeah, I haven't heard anybody talk
Fire,
about that.
Fire. What's that one? Fire
Punch.
Punch.
Yep.
Wait, so I didn't mean to skip over your comment. Oh.
That's an issue, and exposition in it can be a bit boring.
And I tried to watch the anime for that one, and I couldn't make it through the first episode. And the manga was more interesting to me, so I was like,
That sounds worse than I think you're meaning it to say. Because if you're saying that it was just one-sided, then it's the GRAPE word. If it's one-sided, right? I don't know.
Who wants to do another?
Let's do another sprint.
Okay.
Let's talk about good anime and good manga that have great stories and great characters. Like Witch Hat. Because I need to finish volume 2 and catch up with you. You need to watch Tony so I can catch up with you.
Okay, want to go for 30 minutes this time?
Yeah, 30 sounds great. Oof. Heavy.
Start.
How far did you get?
I finished volume 3.
I'm gonna have to catch up to you. I'm not even halfway.
Do you want to go another 5 minutes?
No, it's okay. I wouldn't be able to finish this one.
Okay.
But I'm liking it so much. The art's so good. The story's so good. The characters
Oh
are
yeah. There's just so much going on.
yeah. Well, and I'm liking that certain characters are recurring. Like I was just talking to my friend the other day about how there are some manga series where you have like such a huge cast of characters, but certain characters you only see for a little bit and then they like disappear from the story and you never see them again. And so I thought that maybe like the old man and his grandson that work at the shop wouldn't like come back in the story, and now they have, and you're like seeing some of his backstory.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh, I like this. I like when you get to learn about all the people.
I love when that happens.
Yes. Yes. Anyways.
Let's catch up on these comments. I don't know where we left off.
You were clicking some during the sprint.
Oh, so let's go to
like we're still in the bad place.
possibly. And I said, oh, I misspelled look. I'm sorry. Oops.
Typo.
Oh. And then
I feel like the screen is making my glasses really bad. Oh well, I'll leave it or else it'll be too dark.
sketchy. So the moral of the story is everyone read Angel Sanctuary.
No, that is not the moral of the story.
Ooh, good question.
A book I could pair with Witch Hat? Like one that I feel
has the same vibes, maybe.
Is as good or has similar vibes? I'm gonna have to think about that.
That's a good question.
That is a good question. I like that question. I feel like, maybe Queen's Quality. That's really hard because this is such like, this is so fantasy. This is not like isekai fantasy, and it's not like real world people going into, because even with Queen's Quality, it's like, yeah, they're in the real world, but they go to like this alternate place that is in the real world kind of thing.
Is there any like actual book that you can recommend?
Book series. I mean, sorry, guys. Yeah, so hold up, I'm gonna go grab some books. I'm gonna have one of those awkward Maeve getting out of her chair and coming back.
You know.
You know, gotta have one every episode.
Kitty cat. Yeah.
Troop over.
I don't know. I kind of want to read it, but I kind of don't want to read it. Oh yeah, that's a good one. True. Oh yeah, I love the Little Witch Academia. It's really good. Did you see my haul where I got QQ Sweeper, the first 3 volumes?
No, did you get it?
Yeah, I found it.
Reprint it. Like, I don't get why they're not reprinting it. Like, Queen's Quality is so popular.
I think they did a reprint, but I'm scared they're going to go back out. I found all 3 at my used bookstore, like just sitting there, and I was like, grab immediately. And now I can stock Queen's Quality.
Okay, pending collaboration. Have to agree. The only thing I'm thinking of is Little Witch Academia. Yeah. Witch Hut. Okay, so I have some like books that give me similar vibes. The majority of these are YA. I think even this one might be YA. This is a trilogy, The Queen of Blood by Sarah Beth Durst. And this one is a fantasy that follows like these girls that have magic powers and have to learn how to use them. And they like the elements have spirits and they have to like learn how to control them or whatever. So like this would be a book series trilogy that I feel like has a similar vibe. This is a standalone. Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson. She did the what is it called? There's another one that she did that's more popular than this one, but I like this one better. But this is another like girl who's in a like academic place learning how to do magic, but she has like a spirit attached to her that's like talking to her. And then anything by Emily Lloyd Jones. So like The Drowned Woods, The Bone Houses, any of those have a similar like magic vibe, people learning magic. Blade of Secrets is a duology by Trisha Levenseller. This one's really good. This has a girl who uses magic and she puts magic into these weapons because she's a blacksmith. And so yeah, this one's really cool. And it has anxiety and agoraphobia rep, which is really cool in my opinion. This is another duology, Bonecryer's Dawn. I think the first one is Bonecryer's Moon, and by Catherine Purdy. And these are witch people. I think they're male and female, but I can't remember. But they use like bones and moon magic, and it's really cool. And then the last one that I pulled off the shelves is Bonesmith by Nikki Pau Preto. And this is another one where it's like bone magic / warrior chick / whatever. There's 2 books out for this. I think it's a trilogy though. But anyways, all of these kind of give me like witch hat vibes in the sense that like they have really unique magic. You're following people learning how to do magic. And they have like very, in my opinion, like unique characters and stuff. But none of them are like very young. Like all of them are like teenagers or older. And these girls feel young to me. I don't know. They feel like 12, 13. But yeah, those are my like fantasy recommendations, I guess.
I'll definitely have to go back and rewatch this and take notes.
I'm like, maybe I'll make a video being like, hey, if you like witch hat, here's some books because I have a lot of book record. I feel like manga is so unique. Like the stories in manga are so unique. It's hard to compare them to each other, except for when you have like the reason I don't like isekai or villainess manga is because I feel like it's the same story over and over and over with like very little differences. And it's isekai is the same way, but like other manga series, it's like I just feel like they're so unique. Like Witch Hat, I feel like is really unique. Yeah, it's about witches, and there's other series about witches, but I feel like this one's just I don't know, it's different. It's different. Anyways, I need to go back and read all of these. Let me see. Okay, Witch Hat.
If you need me to put anything on the screen, let me know. Oh, what the? Sorry. That's
Okay.
made a random video.
Automatic things. Gotcha. Some people can read it and other people it's not, you know, they can't because of experiences. And I think both are fine. I think there's content for everybody. And it's when people try to force others to do or not do the things that they want or enjoy. Like that's when I'm like, nope. And that includes like everyone has to go and read this. Like, no, I think it's really good. I think a lot of people would like it. But if you're not into witches, then don't read it, you know? Some people won't read anything that have to do with witches, and that's fine. You know?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. Sorry, Hfield. Lots of books.
Oh, I love that. You like pulled them out of nowhere too.
I know. I'm like, here, let me just.
You were on a mission.
And I did it in the dark.
Oh,
That's how
nice.
well I know my bookshelves. Except for I brought the second volume of this one. I meant to get the first one. This is the second volume. This is the conclusion. But that's okay. I shouldn't say volume. Second book in a duology. Volume is manga. Yeah, YA is good. I still have a lot of YA that I like. I feel like there are certain things in YA that I don't like, but overall, I still like a lot of YA.
Yes, Kitty Cat. I really want to read that one.
I read the first volume at Barnes & Noble the other day, and I really liked it. Would I compare that to Witch Hat? I think I would. I think manga-wise, it's maybe I only read the first volume, so I wouldn't say it's as good as Witch Hat, but I still think that it's a good one.
So I saw your Barnes & Noble in a video, and it is huge.
It's not okay. So the one closest to my house is big, but it's not that big.
Is it the two-story one that I saw?
With it, no. So that one's it's like 35 minutes away from my house. I am very lucky to live in an area where there are actually quite a few. There's like 6 Barnes & Noble within 45 minutes of my house.
There's only two to me.
And so the 2-story one is like 35 minutes away. And that one is, it's 2 stories, but it's actually pretty small.
On the video.
2 stories.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have some that are like the one that Shay works at now is huge. It's so big and it's so fancy and new and it's crazy. But
yeah, ours is very small, unfortunately, and they don't get any new releases, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, it really depends. Like I always look ahead of time on Barnes & Noble's website to see which Barnes & Noble in my area has manga.
Yeah.
We all carry different manga.
Well, I just assumed that Barnes & Noble sucked, and that was just my impression. And I went to the one in Nashville, and they had like new releases, like even before the release date of like everything. So they like their manga section was huge, and I was like, this is what I want. Like, I bought so many volumes that day.
No, I think Eden of Witches is really good. I should all get it. I'm just kidding. No, if Witch Hat is your vibe, I think Eden of Witches would be your vibe too. The art is really good. I wouldn't say it's as good as Witch Hat, but I do think it has some really good art, and it does have a very fantasy, witchy, not isekai kind of story. So
Yeah, I definitely want to get that, but right now I'm gonna focus on getting the rest of Witch Hat.
I know, me too. I'm like, I need to catch up. Except for it's not complete, and I'm trying really hard not to collect incomplete series.
Yeah, well, you have 10 volumes to read.
I know.
I have 0 now.
Sorcery of Thorns, that was the one that I was trying to think of. Yeah, Sorcery of Thorns is the most popular one that's done by Margaret Rogerson. This one. I liked Enchantment of Ravens. I love Sorcery of Thorns. Vespertine is my favorite. This is my favorite. But yeah. So yeah, all of those things. Yep, it was. Yeah. It was your idea, actually. It was not my idea at all. But yeah, doing a like, if you like this book, read this manga, or if you like this manga, read these books, kind of thing. Yeah. I don't think isekai sucks. I just think for me, it's overdone. And I only have like a handful that I actually like. And most of the new stuff I don't care for, just because I feel like it's the same stuff that I've already read, or it's mostly the same with like few little tweaks here and there. But yeah, like I still have a lot of isekai. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. I still have a handful of isekai that I do like. I'm not saying the whole genre is horrible, but it's not. I shouldn't say genre. The trope is not the worst trope. It's just not one that I actively seek out. Just like the villainess trope is another one that I don't actively seek out as well. Or horror. Horror is a genre that I don't actively like look into very often. But yeah, no, I think every trope can be done well.
I got my mind blown today.
What?
Like, now that I think about it, it's obvious, but I was watching like an isekai list, and Digimon. I'm like,
Digimon is an isekai.
I think of Digimon when I think of isekai. Like, what? Like, my mind was just blown. I thought that was so funny. I was like, what?
Yeah. See, and I love Digimon. I like a lot of the older isekai.
Right.
But, yeah.
Magic Knight Rayearth.
Yeah, Magic Knight Rayearth is probably one of my favorites. Digimon's probably one of my favorites. Now I have to look. Oh,
you're so lucky.
Yeah, I don't have a lot.
My Books a Million is pretty good. It stays up to date and everything, but it's like 40 minutes away, so it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine doesn't. Mine, they will get new releases about 4 months later. So.
Yeah, well, and the one closest to me, I would go in to like look for 5 different new releases that were all coming out the same day. Like, you have those days when it's like, there's 12 new manga coming out today or whatever. And I would go in and they would have like one on my list. And so I would go and ask somebody at the desk and be like, hey, do you have this or this or this? And they're like, no, but we can order it in. No, but we could order it in. No, but we could order it in. I'm like, I don't want you to order it, and I want you to just have it.
I want it here now.
I want it now. Now I'm like having the hardest time finding isekai on my shelves. From Far Away is an isekai that I like.
From Far Away. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of. Oh, that's the older.
The old one. I was like, you definitely have heard of From Far Away. I know you have.
Of course, yeah, I have. Red River.
Red River is one. Yeah, that's the older one. Fushigi Yugi, I used to love, and then I reread it, and I didn't like it anymore.
I don't like it either, and but I want to give it another try because it's like I want to like it so bad.
There's like multiple Fushigi Yugi series, and this one has been on hiatus forever, and they're finally taking it off hiatus, and they're going to continue it. This is the only one that I cared about. Like I reread this one after I reread the original.
Did you already unhaul your other copies?
Yeah, I did.
Crap, because I'm missing some in this side one, not that one, but the other side one.
The Genbu one?
Yeah, I have 1 through 6, and there's 12 volumes.
Yeah, I already got rid of all mine.
Damn it.
Sorry. Oh. We are like so behind on people's comments. Resident Evil.
Yeah, I'm really excited, and I need to pick up the anime for the 12 Kingdoms. I watched it in high school subtitled, which I'm a dub guy, but I really enjoyed the subtitles, so I definitely want to watch it dubbed.
Yeah, I watched the 12 Kingdoms, the anime back in the day, and I really liked it. The art was so good. I'm excited for them to publish the manga. That's one that I would.
I would, yeah. I mean, I would like to read the novels, but I know I'm never going to actually read them. But yeah, I hear you.
That's true. It's like take a dude and put him in his fantasy world where all the girls want him and blah blah blah. I just thought of another isekai that I really liked. Escaflowne, not the manga, the anime.
The anime was just okay for me.
I loved the anime and I loved the movie.
Yeah.
The manga of Escaflowne. That's one of those that like the manga, I was like,
yeah.
I don't care for the manga for Escaflowne, but that's an isekai that I still really like.
Oh yeah, I'm not planning on getting 12 Kingdoms anytime soon, but definitely want to.
But yeah, I don't have a lot of obviously I don't have a lot of isekai because I don't really care for isekai. Marg, what are some of your favorite isekai, Marg? Where'd he go?
Yeah, we just finished reading WitchHat.
I'm still on volume 3. Oops, those are not the right one. I have like so many stacks over here now. I'm a little bit into volume 3. We're finally reading WitchHat.
After years.
I know. I'm like, I've had these 10 volumes since the 10th volume came out.
Yeah. So.
We said all of those, Marg. Fushigi, Escaflowne, and Red River. I love that you say Escaflowne.
Are we reading Red River?
Movie, right?
Are we starting Red River in January, Marg?
It's all bombard, Marg.
But yeah, did you want to do one more sprint?
Yeah, I could probably do another like 20-minute sprint and then like a 10-minute chat.
Okay, that sounds good.
And then I'll probably need to go.
That would give me perfect amount of time to finish Tony's video.
How is Toilet Bound Hanako-kun an isekai? What? They're not going to another world. Are they? Isn't it in the same? I feel like if Toilet Bound Tanaka-kun is an isekai, then Queen's Quality is also an isekai.
Maybe because he travels in a toilet, so he's going to another.
He doesn't travel through the toilet.
He comes from the toilet, right?
He's cursed to stay in the
He's
cursed to
okay.
stay in the bathroom, but he even like leaves the bathroom. So
Okay.
Okay.
Boundaries.
I mean, yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, then Rosie in the Labyrinth would also be an isekai.
That one's so good.
And Maho Shoujo Madoka Magica would be an isekai.
I need to get that one.
I recommend the anime. That's another one that I think the anime is better than the manga.
So many.
Personally.
I need to find where I can watch it at.
Yeah, women in armor, full armor, and not bikini armor. It's the only way for women to be in armor. Full body armor.
Okay, let's.
Anyways, I'm gonna try to finish this volume. Probably won't.
And go.
I'm so sad. Gotta catch up on. I didn't. I'm so close though.
Oh, well, go ahead and finish.
It's okay. No, it's okay. I'll finish this week at some point. I have to go in like 9 minutes anyways, and I'd rather just chat.
Okay.
So
Oh,
now I gotta catch up on comments again.
yeah, I don't know when I'm going to be able to order more of these.
Which hat?
Yeah.
Money stuff?
Yeah.
Boo.
I already spent my budget. I got the Trigun.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got the Delinquent Daddy, Tender Teacher 4 and 5.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Did you get the manga I sent you yet?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna tell you. So it arrived at my parents' house. So I need to give you my address.
I was like, did I have your wrong address?
No. So I used to send everything to my parents' house because they live in like a fancy neighborhood, so it's like more safe.
Yeah.
But then they were judging me how much stuff I got. So they were like, yeah, they're like, you don't need to be buying all that. So then they wanted me to send it to my place, but it's fine because they just thought I got a Christmas present. Everything's good.
I was gonna say, just tell them it's a Christmas present for anything.
Yeah, it's a Christmas present. So we're good. But yeah, I meant to tell you when you sent those other books, the Delinquent Daddy, Tender Teacher, volumes 1 through 3.
Did I already send you?
Yeah, you sent me them a long time ago, and they went to my parents' house, and I forgot to tell you.
Oh, gotcha.
I forgot to give you my new address.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, you're good. You're good.
But yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna see them on Christmas or not because, like I said, I picked up, so on purpose.
Yep. Nope. I get you. Okay, we were talking about isekai.
My dad sent me a picture of the box, so the box looks pretty. I'm really
as long
excited.
as it's undamaged, that's what I care about. I'm like,
yeah, I need to gather everything so I can do a one more haul for the end of the year. I already have a haul filmed and ready to go up. I need to put that one up, and then I need to make another haul that's going to have your books in it. So
good. Well, I hope they get to you safely. Tony knows that there's some drama at my post office. There's like one guy that he will put the address in wrong and he won't like show it to me to have me check it. Like usually it's supposed to show up on a little screen and you hit okay.
Yeah.
He skips that part. So like he doesn't leave it on the screen long enough for me to check it. He'll just hit okay and skip that part and like go on.
I wonder why.
I'm the kind of person like I wish I need to get to the point where I can be like, hey, can I check the address? But when I'm in public in front of people, I have a really hard time like speaking up about things.
Yeah, I do that too.
Like, okay, yeah, it's fine. I'll just pay for it. Ugh. Run away. But yeah, I had so much drama with some manga that I was trying to send Tony, and I was trying to send manga to somebody else too, and both of them, he had gotten like one of the numbers on the address wrong for both of them, and so like it was such a pain, and I was so mad about it. Anyways, we were talking about isekai. Kitty Cat was saying something about Toilet Bound Hanako-kun being isekai.
No, Tony, I finished I finished 2 volumes, and I also finished reading this during this time. So I figured that I was allowed to take a break from reading and watch a video since I was so productive. I don't know where we left off. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I think we left off there. Toilet Bound, the definitely not isekai.
Wizard of Oz and Narnia are definitely isekai.
I love Narnia.
I reread it recently and I realized that I think there's 7 books total, and I like 4 out of the 7, and then there's 3 that I'm like, meh.
Okay. Yeah,
Overall, I love Narnia.
I didn't think they were going to hold up, but I reread last year, Lion Witch in the Wardrobe, and I loved it.
Oh yeah,
So
Lion Witch in the Wardrobe. I think my favorites are probably The Magician's Nephew, which is like the prequel, and Voyage of the Dawn Treader. I think those are my 2 favorites from Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah,
And then Lion Witch in the Wardrobe, because that one's just, that's the classic.
Are you excited about the Netflix?
Are they making a series again?
Mm-hmm. They're making a series, and if they cancel it before finishing it, I'm going to just be so upset.
Yeah.
Because you know how many times they try to make the movies and they
I have the BBC series on DVD. I have all the like movie remakes that they did a while ago with, I can't think of what the actresses. Yeah. But anyways, I have those as well, and I'm like, they just need to freaking do it already. Like,
yeah. So, yeah, Netflix said that they're gonna finish the whole thing. So
they better.
Hopefully. Oh yeah.
I love this isekai. This is an isekai I love. Reincarnated into the game as the hero's friend. I really like this one. It's publishing way too slow. It's too slow. It needs to come out faster.
I never heard of it.
It's an isekai I like. It's really good.
Is that the one that Laura
is like the hero's friend?
And is that the one Laura recommended to you?
No, it's one that I read myself, and I recommended it to Shay, and Shay liked it. Yeah, there's a lot of what do they call it in English? Portal fantasy. There's a lot of portal fantasy in books.
Yeah, I read Alice in the Country of Hearts this year for the first time and absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip over your comment.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. It's like a transportation or reincarnation into another world, and it's like they're stuck there almost.
Yeah.
Whereas like in Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, they like just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and it's like they're still in the school. It's just like a place attached to the school or something. I don't know. I never considered it isekai, but I guess it could be considered isekai. But yeah, that would make a lot of series on my shelves isekai. That would make Queen's Quality isekai and Rosie and the Labyrinth isekai and Nightmare Inspector something. That would make this one isekai. So if those are considered isekai, then I have a lot more. Oops. Dropping things.
Okay, so isekai, and yes, like I said,
time transports, another way to say crossover.
I read more than
Super world or some sort of pocket.
Hey, I put this as productive sprints. I didn't put them as reading sprints.
Productivity sprints.
Yeah, it says Sunday chill productive sprints. So, yes. And even one time it was either last week or the week before, we did workouts in the time too.
Yeah, we did.
So it's just
workouts we were supposed to do.
It's just whatever you want to finish. And then we also watched the Weeb Dads video.
Yeah.
Where I got called out. Oh,
got called out. You got called out. I got called out.
Did you read my comment? I mentioned you in it.
Yeah.
You did? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Who's Tony gonna fight? Who's that guy?
Wait, hold on. Where are we? Oh, the guy at the post office.
Oh, right. I'm so mad. I was so it was really frustrating because it's like it was the first time that I ever sent Tony anything, or at least I feel like it's the first time I ever sent her anything. And so it's like I don't want her to think that I'm just like,
Shady.
oh, I'm taking your money and I'm not going to send you anything. And it was the same thing with the other person who wanted some of the manga that I sold. It was like, I've talked to this person, but I've never sent them anything. And now they're going to think that I like just cheated them out of money and gave them like fake shipping numbers or whatever. And I'm like, I have the receipts. I don't know what to do. And like she was going to her post office and I was going to my post office. And it was it was one guy, it was one worker. And I don't know if they like called him out or if they had his name on file to say that he was the one that did it for both packages. But yeah, it was really, really frustrating.
In your defense, in your defense, over the years, I received like 5 or 6 packages from you, and they all came in perfect condition.
Right? Like I don't. Well, and when I got Tony's back, when I finally got it back, because there were like weeks where I could look up the tracking number and it would just like it would have no updates. There were like 2 weeks where there were no updates. When I got it back, one side of the box was cut open. So somebody had cut open a side of the box, but like everything was still inside. And I was just like, these. So I like took everything out, made sure that they hadn't messed with anything, repackaged it, resent it out. It was
they gave you a refund, right?
No. Don't. No. And Tony offered to like pay for shipping over again. And I don't think I made you pay for shipping over again. I hope I didn't. And if I did, then I owe you some free manga. But anyways, yeah. Post office people. Wait, Biomega is Isekai? That's one that I need to read. Rob keeps telling me I need to read it. I need to read all of that mangaka's stuff. I have a list of all of these things that Rob keeps telling me to read. But is Biomega an Isekai? For real? Is it one word or 2 words? Biomega. Biomega. One word. I know it's sci-fi. Oh, Rob says no. Pretty sure it was delivered to the wrong address and they actually just returned it to the sender. Yeah. I mean, it was a while ago. Like, it's too late now. But I get really, like, I have really, really, really bad anxiety in public places, especially like I do self-checkout as much as I possibly can. Because if I go to like the regular checkout where there's people behind me and they're waiting and like I have to, you know, use multiple cards because one gets declined or like I have a really bad memory. So even though I've had the same PIN number for like my credit and debit cards forever, like literally I've had the same PIN for like 12 years. There will be days that I will get up to the front to like pay and put in my card and I cannot remember my PIN. And so like I have really, really bad anxiety. So even going and telling them like, hey, I need you to like let me see the address or like this thing wasn't shipped or whatever, I would not have the like oomph to ask for a refund. I would just thinking about it. I'm like, I'm sweating. I can't.
I completely understand that. And then like if your food is like wrong at a restaurant, you don't say anything. And
yeah, you just take it and eat it.
Yep.
I'm
the same way.
If my partner is with me, I can go back and be like, hey, I actually ordered this, or hey, you're missing such and such from our order. If I'm by myself,
yeah,
dead. Anyways, Eric, yay! I get to see you. I was supposed to be off like 5 minutes ago, but it's okay. It's okay.
So, any final thoughts? Anything you want?
Final thoughts. If you celebrate the holidays, I hope you guys have a great holiday, whichever type of holidays you celebrate, any and all of them. And if you don't celebrate holidays, I hope you have a good week. Anyways, I don't celebrate, so I'm just going to chill and read and not leave my house because I don't like how busy everything is during the holidays. I'm like, no, I'm going to just hide in my home and do my own little thing. But yeah, that's
And we will be back next Sunday on
my
your
channel.
channel.
My channel next Sunday. Same time, ish. But yeah, thanks for everybody who like showed up today. This was really fun. I think this is maybe the most people that we've had.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, and no trolls. Yay. Well, except Rob. He's the only troll. He's the only troll allowed in the chat.
The friendly troll.
Yes.
Bye everyone.